Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. We got the nuclear reactor fuse prize wall. So let's break it down. Number 1, as always, shout out to the J Nasty Booty. Number 2 is to effing wait. Wait until you've received all of your leaderboard rewards and any other rewards that you are supposed to be coming in before you start spending this. And number 3, do what is best for your rooster. Make moves that are going to help your roster immediately in the short term as well as in the long term, but make sure that your rooster is fed. Today we actually have a number 4. I want to do a big shout out and a big thank you to everyone who checked in on me during this past hurricane after my family evacuated. We came back to a house that was still standing. Only a little bit of damage to our fence, which has been taken care of. So all is well in my world. And thank you for everyone who checked in and anybody who's been affected. Make sure you check in on them too and check in on all your friends and make sure that everybody's okay and send help wherever you can to whoever you can that needs it. All that being said, let's break down this prize wall. So first off, as always, I don't care what you heard about me, but you should always go after the PMGP, or is it PGMP? That might be better. PGMP, plates, gears, moments before posters. That's what we go after usually when it comes to these types of prize walls. So number 1 thing maybe on this prize wall is probably going to have to do with the plates that are here. So the Sheriff's Badge, what a great one to get. Whenever you break 15 or more red, generate 30 yellow gems. So that plate is a very good one to go after. It's one of the top things. That's sort of the 1A on here. The 1B then is if you already have one and if you don't want any more of those, then that's when you can start thinking about getting some of these other plates like a Vintage Glamour, like a Strong Style plate or a Graveheart or a Kevin Owens show. And so moving on from the plates, so some people also put these up in this category, grabbing these straps. I'm not going to put them there for this time. The next thing for you to get on this prize wall is the big name shards that you might be missing. So this is the number 2 on the prize wall. Or was it number 3? I forget where I was. Number 2 on the prize wall is getting yourself some of the shards that you need. So if it's going to bring you closer to Usos We the One, for example, still a top-notch card in the game. Spending that for the future is not a bad idea. But if you can get Randy Orton now by spending on him, that's also a great idea. Still also a top acrobat. Still a top showboat. Can be a top acrobat. She's very powerful. Billy Rieger, his shards are there. So is Jacob Fatu, who's probably the best, one of the best in the game. And so you get the idea. So I would spend your medallions on getting shards for people that you might want to spend on. I don't see the point in spending on Gunther unless you're far away from him and you don't think you're going to get him this month. But that seems impossible considering that he's free in the showdown competition. So maybe this one is a throwaway of a coin. But Bianca Belair with a Veer plate is still effective. With his gear, Ray is still a monster. These would be the bottom 3 for me, and they're priced as such. But again, it depends on your rooster. It depends on which one you need and if you can recruit any of them with the medallions that you have. So number 2 is grabbing whatever shards you need for the posters. Number 3 is spinning the loot. Grab yourself those 7 loot coins. Take a chance. Take a flyer. You never know. You might hit something in that loot. You might not, but at least you took a chance at it. So that's number 3. But if you got just a little bit more and you wanted to go after a modern powerhouse affiliation strap, this would be my number 4, along with getting these straps right here. It's a lot of coin just to make sure you can get an LA Knight strap. But considering that he's modern, you should be able to get a strap or at least have one for him relatively easily. But if you don't, then here's where you can spend a lot of coin to get them rather than getting plates, which is why I put that below where we are right now. I wouldn't suggest getting Bite Owens Bite unless you actually don't have him or you want to save up on the fuse. So that would be number 5. Number 5 is the Econ and Bite Owens Bite shout out. Goldie, get the coins and or the different tokens that you need, maybe even some star frags if you're looking to fill out those hollow stars. All right, y'all. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you again for all who checked in. And thank you for everybody coming back to class, because class is open again. The hurricane is gone, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you once again for coming to class. Brofessor out.